What's up, guys? My name is Adrian from the Deviants, and today we're going to be reacting to My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 6. So last time we got the ending of the Chariot, I think that's what it was called, the Chariot battle. At first place we had Todoroki, and then Ida, and Momo, and the Shock Dude. Then number two, I believe we had Bakugo and his team. Number 3, I believe, was the purple-haired dude. And then at 4, it was Deku. So those 4 are going on to the next round. We haven't really gotten what the next round was, but it ended off on Endeavor going to talk to All Might, and Deku is now talking to Todoroki in this little alleyway cut out of the Coliseum. I don't know. So I'm not too sure what they're going to talk about. I feel as though there are going to be some similarities between the two conversations, but I guess we'll see. And knowing how fast-paced these seasons go, I'm pretty sure we're going to get into the next round, which I don't know what it is. So I guess we'll see. So without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure to support the original content, as always. Alright, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and the boy born with everything. I guess you could kind of say it was Todoroki.
So, you brought me here. Now what?
You gonna kill me?
I was overwhelmed. And it made me break the promise I made to myself a long time ago.
She wouldn't attack with your fire powers.
In that moment, I was the only one who could sense your true power. It reminded me of something. Experiencing All Might's quirk. Are you really All Might's secret love child or something?
I kind of figured that was going to be it.
So if you're connected to the #1 hero, All Might, in some way, that would mean that I have even more reason to beat you.
Yes, that would mean.
Do you really think I'd tell you anything I've taught the boy? You're all flash and no brains as usual. Out of my way.
Dang, what happened between them?
Whatever it takes, that kid of mine will beat you someday. I'll make sure of it.
Is that it? Like the prideful thing?
You did what?
You know, Endeavor reminds me of the dude, the main bad guy in Pokemon.
He bought my mother's relatives to get his hands on her quirk. And now he's raising me to usurp All Might. I remember she called my left side unbearable before she poured boiling water on my face. I'm going to show him that I reject his power, and I can take first place without using it.
But you achieving first place, isn't that like just still going the same path as your dad wants you to go? To be the best? I don't know. Bakugo, what do you think about this?
It's almost time for the last round.
Mine.
But before that,
You tricked us! You're gonna regret this!
Oh, was it his idea? Oh my gosh.
That's odd. This is the first I'm hearing about it. Are you sure?
Who listens to this guy?
if you want to get in trouble. But this is coming straight from Mr. Aizawa.
Excuse me. Sorry, but I'm withdrawing.
What?
I barely remember anything from the cavalry battle until the very end of it. I think it was that guy's quirk.
Nirengeki Shoda from Class 1B? I think I should withdraw for the exact same reason.
So 2 out of the 4 people that were in the...
Incredibly naive, my boys. That turns me on. Take a look at the bracket, my dears. These are your opponents.
I don't know what that means. Oh, of course.
First things first. I have to worry about this Shinso guy.
That is you, right? Izuku.
Oh, that's him.
You must advance, Midoriya, so I can beat you with one hand.
Uraraka? Who the hell's that?
Yeah. If
Takes
we're talking
time.
about how much of One for All you'd be able to use at this point, I'd say my closest guess would be about 5% or so.
What? Only
Really?
5%?
So
you can just
the
give
tail
up,
dude,
huh? In a way, this is a test of how strong your spirit is.
Don't you talk about him that way! The fight has just begun, and Izuku Midoriya is completely frozen!
wait, no, you can't. So what exactly is he doing? He's like using his words, Midoriya's words against him. So it looks like some sort of mind control, but I don't know how specific it is, because he can't, it just looks like he can't mind control everyone. He can only mind control people that speak to him, which there might be some explanation as to why. I mean, I guess one of the reasons is to like kind of scale him down, because if he was just able to mind control anyone, he could just win everything, or he could be super OP. So they used the whole like talking to him first to kind of like knock him down a couple pegs. Shino, is that his name? He mentioned how this is going to be a test of Deku's will. That's usually how mind control goes, right? You have the hero or person in a lot of TV shows or movies that get mind controlled, and it usually takes either someone else to remind them who they really are, or it just takes that same person to have like enough will to kind of like break out of that mind control thing. So that's where I think this is leading towards, is Midoriya right now is frozen, and maybe the purple haired dude is going to try to get Midoriya to just like give up. They said that was like one of the things you could do, but Midoriya, being, you know, the hard will driven type dude as we know he is gonna fight it to the point of where Deku doesn't really have to use his powers here, because I feel as though the purple guy doesn't have any like physical strength, so I feel like Deku can just punch him out of the ring without using All Might's powers. That being said, he has to get there, and I don't know how long it's going to be. Hopefully it doesn't take the whole next episode of us just like watching them back and forth struggling to try to figure out who's going to control Midoriya. It might go into some of like Midoriya's past, right? He's going to like think about his past, and that thought is going to get him out of the mind control. I'm not sure, but I do think his fight is going to take up most. I call it a fight. It's going to take up most of next episode, and then the next couple, like the rest of the episode next time, is going to be like focus on like maybe Todoroki and maybe Bakugo, because that's where I feel like those are the top three. I've always thought that those three are going to be the top three. So I don't know about everybody else. With that being said, I wonder what happened to Todoroki's mom, because he didn't say anything, at least I don't think so, he said anything about his mother being gone. The only time he spoke of his mother is that he said, every time I think of my mother, I picture her crying, or every thought I've had of my mom is her crying. So I don't know if she's still around. With that being said, I feel as though Todoroki, I don't know, something I feel has to change in Todoroki's mind to make him stop fighting to beat Midoriya. And the only reason why I say that is because I feel him trying to beat Midoriya, even if it's just with his ice powers, it's still kind of leading towards the way his dad wants him to go, which is, you know, beat All Might, or be number one. And so I don't know, Todoroki has to come to his senses to realize that he's technically going down the same path as Endeavor, or at least he's going the same path as Endeavor wants him to go. So maybe there's going to be that sense of like him revolting in that sort of way. Like he's already revolting by not using Endeavor's powers, but I feel as though he has more room to revolt, I guess you could say. Endeavor's the whole thing about Endeavor is that he wants to be number one, and I feel you could kind of like make a comparison with All Might and Endeavor to kind of Deku and Bakugo, where Bakugo just wants to be number one just to be number one's sake. He doesn't care who he screws over or what he has to do to get there. He just wants to be the best hero. Whereas Deku just wants to help people. He wants to be like All Might. He wants to save people. He wants to do heroic things. And that's where I think All Might and Endeavor are. Where Endeavor just wants to be number one, and he kind of hates All Might for being number one instead of him. Whereas All Might, I don't think All Might's focused on being the number one hero like at all. Like it has just never come across that All Might is the type of person to look at the rankings every single day and see that he's still number one. I feel as though he's more focused on saving people and worrying about other people except for him, or instead of him. I feel as though, I don't know, sometime in the future, I feel Endeavor might, he's not going to turn bad like a villain, but I feel as though he might do something to, like, if he has a chance, if like a villain comes across and says, hey, I got something that can take out All Might, or that can make you stronger than All Might, or make you the number one hero instead of All Might. I feel as though Endeavor, with his pride complex, whatever, is going to take that deal and somehow try to mess up All Might in the process. Not this season, maybe several seasons down, but I don't know. Endeavor is the type of dude that I feel as though is a hero just for the fame's sake and the power and status sake, but nothing else. It's more of a selfish thing than a selfless thing. And I think that's about it. We didn't see Bakugo all that much. He did overhear Todoroki and Midoriya. I don't know if he heard all of it, but he definitely heard Midoriya talking to Todoroki, saying that, you know, he's fighting him with all he has and stuff like that. So I don't know what Bakugo is going to do. I don't really know who he's fighting again. As of right now, the show has kind of like put an emphasis on the whole like Todoroki and Deku kind of clash going on. So I don't know. Maybe Bakugo doesn't make the final 3 or the final 2. But he's definitely going to be up there, I feel. So I don't know. So that's what I'm looking forward to in the next couple episodes. So if you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put in the comment section down below. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.